Hi everyone, it's Catherine or Mrs. Cronall, and I'm here today with a collab video. Lisa asked us to do our top 16 of 2016, so thanks so much for asking me to be a part of this. I will link everybody who's taking part below, and I think it's going to be pretty big, a group of us doing it again this time. And so we are going to kick off with I'm going to do 16 polishes, by the way, from this year, because this is where my collection really exploded this year. So I have a lot of collection. I have a lot of stuff that came out this year in particular. And I'm going to start with this polish from Emily de Molly. And this came out last spring. And it is a beautiful pink, kind of a bubblegum pink base with a gold shimmer to it. So you can just see that gold shimmer. And then there are neon glitters in it, gold glitters, and then white matte square glitters as well. So there's a beautiful, beautiful polish. And this is called Smiling Fortune. And this isn't a brand I talk about very much, but I do have quite a number of Emily de Molly's I picked up this year. I was picking them up kind of randomly, and yeah, I really, really like the brand, and I hope to get a few more actually. So this is one of my favorites from this year, and I actually don't know if I've Instagrammed this. I don't think I have. Yeah, but it's really, really sweet. I love these kind of glittered polishes, especially with matte glitters. They're among my favorite kinds of polishes. So yeah, that's Emily de Molly's Smiling Fortune. Okay, right beside that, I absolutely adore this. This isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea, I know, because of the bar glitters, but this is from this year's Alice Through the Looking Glass collection from OPI. I think it came out in late spring last year, and I ordered the whole collection because I loved it. But this was a limited edition. This was released separately to the collection, and but I have seen this in TK Maxx, so you might get lucky around the sales. It might pop up. This is called What Time Isn't It? And I really love this because it's like the handles or the hands of a clock or a watch, just kind of floating in this beautiful dark grey base. The silver bar glitters there, and they're small and very thin, so they don't stick up. So you see they're not sticking up. Sometimes they come over the edge, but you can just tap them down very easily. And I love this polish. That's it in 2 coats. So that's What Time Isn't It by OPI. All right, the next one of my favorite indie brands is Femme Fatale. This is an Australian indie, and this is called Land of Treats, and you can actually see the date there. It came out in June. So I got a huge Femme Fatale order at the beginning of the summer, and I think this just come out. Obviously it did just come out. So this is gorgeous. This has become one of my favorites actually. It's so beautiful. It's got a holographic glitter in there. I think I've shown you this before in my Halloween video, so you may have seen this before. It's a pink crelly base, and it's got lots of different sized circle glitters in there. So if I hold it still, you'll see. It's got white, neon pink, blue, purple, yellow, then there's smaller yellow. Did I get everything? I think that's, and there's a smaller white matte glitter as well. So yeah, very unusual. It kind of looks like Smarties or hundreds and thousands floating on pink frosting. That's what I want to think of. And I think the name, everything about this polish is really great. It's just here in 2 coats. I just love this polish. Even though there's a lot of glitter in this, it's not too chunky on the nail. It's just beautiful. I love it. And actually, I think these 2 pinks are probably my 2 brightest colours on my wheel. I think they're really beautiful. Love that. So that's Femme Fatale's Land of Treats. Okay, so the next one is also from an indie brand. This came out this summer. This is the beautiful Interstellar, and this is a color shifting polish It goes from a green to kind of a very deep blue, even though it's looking quite purpled in that. And it's got a scattered holographic glitter in it too. And that is Interstellar. Very, very pretty. We're not picking up the green right now. I can see it with the naked eye here, but it's very difficult for my camera to pick it up. I don't know why. Maybe if I shade the light a little bit, you can kind of see it. But it's so beautiful. And ILMP just do amazing. Actually, you can kind of see how it shifts colour with depending on the light. ILMP just do amazing scattered holographics. And I have been bold. I have ordered their newest New Year's Eve collection, which actually should be up by now on my channel if it arrived in time before Christmas. So go check that out, because they have ultra chrome metallics this New Year's Eve and they're amazing. So there you are with Interstellar. Absolutely stunning. Stunning polish. You may have seen that swatch on Instagram. I'm really bad at Instagram. That's one of my resolutions, is to get better with Instagram this year. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about an Essie. This is from this year's summer collection. I'm not sure if this was the resort collection or not. But anyway, there was I got 3 of them. I got a black one, another one called Viva Antigua, which was beautiful. I was trying to pick which one to go for, because I love them both equally, but I went with Loot the Booty in the end, because it's just beautiful. And the shimmer does transfer to the nail. If I tip it there, you will see it. I can definitely see it in the light. There's a blue shimmer in this, and there's a slightly purple shimmer as well. So you've got 2 things going on in this polish, and I just love the colour. I should have said, by the way, Interstellar is there in 2 coats. It could do with a 3rd coat actually. And this one is here in 2 coats, and it's just beautiful. Gorgeous. So that is Loot the Booty from this summer, from Essie. All right. Now, the next one, where are we on my... the next one is another indie. So far I've done indie, main, indie. No, I haven't. I had 2 indies in a row here. That's okay. For a second there, I thought I was going mad. All right. This was really the year of the indie for me. This is where I really discovered indies. So anyway, and this is another one that I discovered this year. I say discovered. I basically probably saw it on Jess Face 90 and realised I needed to have it. So this is from Picture Polish, another Australian indie brand. They have amazing indie brands over there. And this is a beautiful pinky purple orchid colour. It is called Orchid. And it's got this beautiful holographic. But the thing about these polishes, they have lots of different colours with this kind of... It's almost like a micro flaky holographic in it. It's really beautiful. And when the light isn't shining on it, it looks like this. It kind of looks like this speckled look. And then when you go out into the sunlight in particular, not so much in artificial light, but in the sunlight, it just like really starts getting those multicolored glitters going, and it's so beautiful. I actually, I nearly like it without even when it's not holographic. It's beautiful either way. And that isn't true of all holographic polishes, and that is why this is, and this is the first one that I wore from Picture Polish, I think, as well. Sorry, I got cut off there. So as I was saying, this is my pick for 2016 from Picture Polish. All right. After Picture Polish, we come to another mainstream brand, and this is from the Spring Summer New Orleans collection. But I only picked it up late summer, I think. And this is I'm So Swamped from OPI. And it's just this beautiful, bright green cream. And here it is in 2 coats on the swatch wheel. However, I think you could get away with 1 coat of this. In fact, I know you can. I don't know why I say it. I think I know you can. I messed up my first coat on the swatch wheel, so I did 2 coats. And sometimes I think, you might want to do 2 coats anyway, but 1 coat is fine for this, I think. This one is, the one beside I'm So Swamped, is this beautiful full coverage glitter from Polish Me Royalty. and it's from the Worst Heroes Ever collection, the Suicide Squad collection. And this is called Ha Ha Ha, and you may have seen lots of swatches of this on Instagram and YouTube. It's a purple, there's a bit of a teal green I think in there as well. There's lots of flakies, pink colour shifting flakies, and all kinds of things going on with this polish. And it's full coverage, and this is it in 2 coats. However, I have seen amazing swatches of this over black, and it's gorgeous. I've only used it as an accent nail, but I really like it. Beautiful. Sorry, I have a bit of a frog in my throat. The next one is was a surprise for me, actually, from the Essie Fall collection. I only bought 3 of the Essie Fall collection, and they were on special in my local supermarket, actually. And this is You Don't Know Me, and I think it was a Japanese inspired collection, because I have the purple is kimono over, and I have this brick colored polish from the same collection called Plain Koi, and I assumed the other 2 polishes would be a favourite. I picked this up just to have as a kind of a neutral, and I didn't expect it to pop so much on my nails as it did. It's like a blued grey colour, so beautiful, and you could probably get away again with 1 coat. I did 2 when I wore this, and I loved it. This was definitely, I mean, when you put it against, especially my skin tone, it just looks amazing. But I think this would make any skin tone, this would pop on it. It's just such an unexpected beauty. It looks so understated, and yet really lovely. So if you see that up, if you see that around, I would definitely pick it up. All right. The next one, I'm expecting this to be on a few lists in this collab. This was a complete star from the autumn collections, in my opinion. This is Pearl Jammin'. I know it's sold out in a few places very quickly. Everything about this polish, the name, Pearl Jam are one of my favorite bands. The color, the formula, everything about this is beautiful. The eyes have it, I believe, from the Looking Glass collection in the OPI collection, is lovely. I think Pearl Jammin' is better. They're not similar at all in terms of the color. The eyes have it as much, I think that's what it is called. It's the white one with the gold shift in it as well. And I just think this is much better. This is kind of a greyed blued base with this strong pink and gold. That's how I would describe it. A pink and gold shift. And it reminds me so much of home, because my parents' house in Ireland faces sunset, and after a rainy day, when there's still like a lot of clouds in the sky, those beautiful grey clouds that you see. I'm Irish, we like the rain, kind of. But in the summertime you get this beautiful kind of, or the late autumn or early autumn, you get this beautiful golden pinked stretch across the sky sometimes. Shepherd's Delight, isn't that what they call it? And that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of just sunset when you've got that light in the sky. I know it's a nail polish. I know I'm bestowing with natural aesthetics that it doesn't have, but that's what it reminds me of. And I absolutely love this polish, and it looks amazing. That is it in 2 coats on the nail. I wore this, I Instagrammed this as one of my Halloween manicures this year, and I think it was one of my most liked pictures on Instagram. It is so beautiful, gorgeous, such great all year rounder as well. Beside that is another one from the same collection. This is Don't Mesh With Me. And this is a purple glitter, a very light purple glitter. And there's a little bit of a colour shift in it. It's not very strong. It's very subtle. But there is like 2 different purples in here. Like a a pinker purple and then a more blued purple shimmer in here, and it's very, very beautiful. There was another one, Hollow at Me Girl, or Hollow at You Girl, which was a green kind of version of this. And this is it in 3 coats. You'd still be able to see the nail line there. However, over black, this just transforms black, and other purples, obviously. I think I wore this over kimono over. I can't remember if I Instagrammed that or not. I'm a terrible Instagrammer. I need to improve. Anyway, so that is Don't Mesh With Me, and it's stunning. That was a great collection, actually. I think it was the Rebel collection. It was either Rebel or Urban Grunge. One of them was Zoya and one of them was China Glaze. So let's get on to Zoya. I can't remember. They were both kind of 90s inspired, which was when I was a young lady in my teens. So I was very taken by both collections. I think I only picked up 2 or 3 from the Zoya Fall collection or Autumn collection. And I think it's the Urban Grunge collection is Zoya and China Glaze is Rebel. But this, I think, was a lot of people were waiting for a green version of Aurora, Dream, Storm, those kind of holographic polishes. And they were, their prayers were answered when Zoya released this beautiful Merida, which is this beautiful forest green colour. Holographic, obviously, and I'm not sure if it's inspired, the name is inspired by the character from Brave, but because this is the kind of color that she wears, but it's so beautiful, and I'm kind of kicking myself. This is it in 2 coats, by the way, because I was supposed to include this in my festive picks for this year, and for some reason I completely forgot. I think it's because my office was still a mess. I was still waiting for shelving and things like that. But there it is. It's a beautiful colour, and yeah, very happy with Merida. I would like a kind of a lighter green version of this. Oops, Zoya, if you're listening, I would like a lighter green version of that. I don't know if Zoya listens. Is there a Zoya goddess or something? Maybe there is. Sorry for knocking the camera. Anyway, beside that is another indie polish. Is this my last indie? Yes, I think it is. Yes, it's my last indie polish. This is, I'm ending it with the Swiss indie that I have. This is Cadillacer, and this is my first time actually ordering directly from Cadillacer here in Zurich, and it was such a great experience. I'm definitely going to do it every time in future. And this is Ghost, and it is a grey base with a blue glitter, different size blue glitters, and then there's a very, very, very micro holographic glitter in there as well. And I hope you can see that, but it is stunning. And I missed the holographic the first time when I first swatched it. I swatched it on a very dull day, and it arrived on a very dull day in October, and I missed it, and I don't know how I missed it because it is so beautiful. However, I do know how I missed it because it's so delicate. That's how. But when you twist it towards the light, you can just about make it out. So that is Ghost from the Halloween Cadillacer collection, and there it is in 2 coats. This one with a top coat, stunning. I need to stop hitting my camera. All right, let me just fix you there. There you go. Okay, beside that, I think this is one of the polishes I gave away in my giveaway. This is from the Essence Midnight Masquerade October. I think it was their October kind of Halloween-y collection. They seem to issue like 4 polishes every month for their trends collection. I don't get them all. I just get the ones that I like. And I really liked this collection. This is called the Immerse Glitter. Do you remember this? Immerse Glitter? Still don't know what it means. And this is a Black Cats Wanted. And they call this a duochrome glitter. And it is a duochrome glitter. It shifts from a kind of a gold to a purple. And I think there's a flash of green in this one as well. Maybe that's just in my camera, but you can definitely see it in the camera. I'm not seeing it in person. In person, it goes from kind of gold to purple. Very, very pretty. Really, really like this polish. And there it is in 2 coats. I can see the shift in daylight better than in artificial light, it has to be said. Although when I tip it like that, you can kind of see it. All right, the next one has a much stronger color shifting property. This one I wore for about a week. I loved it so much. This one shifts from an orange to a pink. It's very strong. That's it in one coat. I should have done more, but I'm trying to save it. I'm being stingy with this one. This is called Limelight, and it is from Mavala, and it is absolutely beautiful. You can see how it shifts from the pink to the orange. There it is. That's what it looks like on your nail. You just have this like a line of orange and a line of pink depending on where the light is hitting it. It's really pretty. It's from the Disco Lights holiday collection from Mavala. So we are into our holiday polishes, and that brings us to the last of our polishes, and maybe my favorite color of the entire bunch, actually, because this is the kind of color that I gravitate towards, this kind of blued purple, and I didn't have anything like this. This is Zoya's Pixie Dust, one of them from their Enchanted Holiday collection, and this is called Alice. And it's a blued purple color, and there's a strong pink shimmer in here as well, pink glitter I should say, and blue glitter, and it's a very beautiful, this is the only one I'm going to do a little shot with you so you can see. It's a very beautiful polish. It does have lots of glitter in it, and it is a textured polish, but I love it. And it smells pretty good as well. I don't know why, but it does, and that's it in 2 coats. And this is a cheat because this is the one I haven't worn yet, but I'm still putting it there. I prefer it to Aloe Vera, which everybody was very excited about and bloggers were bigging it up. I was just so about Aloe Vera. I didn't find the color shifting that great on it. I much prefer this. This is completely different, obviously, but this is my pick from the holidays. And I have a few from OPI as well, from the Breakfast at Tiffany's collection, none of which I reviewed because I'm a bad, awful person. But this was my favorite from the Zoya holiday collection. So yeah, that is my top 16. Thank you once again, Lisa, and everybody for asking me to be involved in this. It's been really great getting to know you and your channels and your accounts this year. You are really inspiring me to do a lot more with my hobby next year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all these collabs, by the way. I'll link them down there. And again, just at the end of the year, I just want to thank Claire again for encouraging me to do this. It's a lot of fun, and thanks to my husband as well. He's been great. We're at the end of the year, so I'm saying a lot of thanks. And also, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you to all of you who subscribed to me this year. And if there's anything you'd like to see me do in the new year, tell me below. I am on a no buy for January though, although I have snuck a few purchases in just so I can get that just out of the way before the 31st. Anyway, I hope you all have a great new year, and I will see you in 2017. We're living in the future, people. This is scary. Okay, bye everybody. Take care.